Hey y'all, it's your big sister you always wish you had. I'm slightly wiser, but not by much because I'm really learning every single day. So the meme of me, it's a new one that got made and now it's in mad different pages. So thank you guys for reposting that. That's super dope. I'm a meme, yay! And people have been reaching out to me since, especially with it catching its second wind, saying things like, oh, I'm so inspired by you. I wish I was successful in that way. And that to me, it kind of hurt my heart because those memes I think are misleading in that my success didn't come from actually achieving my goal. My success was every time that I cried myself to sleep thinking that I wasn't gonna make it and that I wasn't gonna be the person I always dreamed to be. And then the next morning, putting ice on my eyes, taking a cold, hot, whatever shower, saying my prayer, and going at it again. That's what my success is, and that's when I get most proud of myself because I know how hard it is. I know how hard when it comes to finances, when it comes to illnesses, I know, and just a lack of motivation. And when you have depression, it's an everyday thing. If you don't have depression, if you just don't have any illnesses, it's still hard. God put something in everybody's life. I feel really proud of myself because not that I got my degree and not that I was the youngest to ever get my degree, or a bachelor's of science from St. John's. I'm proud of myself because that person who tried again every day, thinking that, not doing it for myself at the moment, I was doing that for myself in the future. And now where I'm at, future Nyla is proud of past Nyla because she knows how hard and how much this meant to her, this moment meant to her. And I feel vindicated to everybody who told me I couldn't be where I am and that it would be impossible to be where I am. I've had so many counselors tell me that the things I've dreamed of, like graduating, like going to St. John's, getting into a school that good, was impossible. Looked me dead in my face and was like, that's impossible. And I think in those moments, if anything, it made me grind harder because I was like, maybe I won't get in. But when you've accepted that you're gonna take a L, you get so much more motivated to go for that W because that sliver of chance, that what if you succeed, is so powerful. People who've been at their lowest, people who've been at the bottom, people who know what it feels like to give up. Not when everybody talks about when other people give up on you. When you've given up on yourself, that is the most hard and hurtful thing. Okay, why is this toilet making a feature in my video? This is annoying. Okay, see, I spoke it out of existence. Okay. So, I still have this to say, I'm proud of me. And my success comes when I look back on every time that I doubted myself, every time I thought I wasn't beautiful enough to get the man of my dreams that I got, that I wasn't smart enough to get the degree that I got, that I wasn't cool enough to be in the circles or in the organizations that I'm in. And it was little Nyla, it was past Nyla that had all of these adversities, all these really scary things being put up against me, and I was like, well, just more reason to grind harder at the end of the day, right? And that mentality that I developed while striving for my goals is, I feel like, what was the success? That was the genius in all of this. If you wanted something and you just got it, did that change you? Did it morph you in any way? Did it really help you? No. You have a short burst of happiness and joy and fulfillment because you did what you set out to do, but the real fulfillment is knowing that you set a goal and you went through the process and you allowed yourself to be vulnerable enough for the process to change you. You allowed yourself to be knocked down. You allowed yourself to be talked to and demeaned maybe in a way that you don't think is fair, but you allowed yourself to be changed and you allowed yourself to develop characteristics and different strengths and notice different weaknesses you had and flip a weakness to a strength. You learn how to do that when you're striving for a goal. So the success isn't the actual goal. The success is, like I said, when you turn those weaknesses into strengths and you can look at yourself in the mirror and say, I did that. People help you along the way. Everybody's had help. I've had a tremendous amount of help. Thank you, Mom and Dad. I want to thank Dean Yang. I want to thank my provost. I have I have a long list of people who need thanks. But at the end of the day, I pushed me here. There are a lot of people who had the same amount of help, if not more, that didn't get the things that I got. And so at some point, I had to stop thinking that for a while, I thought that I got things because I was lucky and not based on the work I put in and not based on me being actually deserving of those things. So it wasn't until I looked in the mirror and said, you know what? You deserve it. You deserve happiness. You deserve to be educated. You deserve to get an education where you've always dreamed of getting an education. You deserve to do things that you may have thought was too big of a dream, but then oh, now my phone is going off. I'm sorry for all these distractions, y'all. Anyways, so that threw me off. It wasn't until I looked and I saw myself for who I am, and I see every flaw. I see every bump. I see the double chin. Okay, I see all the double chin. I see me. I mean, I'm slow. I am a slow person. Disabilities aside, I have a hard time learning, and that just is what it is. And I saw my flaws, and I said, you know what? It's not enough to mean that I don't deserve everything I've dreamed of. I can be flawed all day. There are a lot of people who have the things that I have spent so many nights dreaming of. They have those things and they're just as flawed. Do they deserve it more than I deserve it? Are they better than me? Are they more deserving of me than me? I mean, no. And I think you get this hustle ignited in you when you get mad. Maybe you gotta get mad. That's what my process did for me. I got mad. I was like, you know what? I did a lot of things because I wanted to do it in spite of something. And I think that's what pushed me. I wanted to, for every person who told me I couldn't do something, for everybody who looked me up and down and was like, unimpressed. Oh my God, look at this girl though, she's so popping. All those moments made me so furious and so deeply angry that I wanted to show myself that I'm nowhere near as trash as they tried to treat me or as bad as they tried to make me feel. I am bomb. I'm amazing. And you're amazing. We're all amazing in that same way. I'm not telling you this because I'm like, oh, we're all great. Oh my God, look at you. You're a diamond. You're a treasure. I'm telling you, this is real. This is real. There are so many people who aren't happy and they don't get their dreams. They don't go after their dreams because they think it's a certain prototype human being that gets that caliber of a dream and achieves those type of things. And that's not true. And they then ultimately, like, I mean, if you look at somebody like Zendaya, she's gorgeous, right? Or like Rihanna, she's beautiful. I would look at her and be like, she could get everything in the world. I mean, she's beautiful, she has money, she's talented, she's a model. Like, she deserves things like going to China over her winter with her friends and doing cool things like that. I would never do that, but shout out to them. And then it was realizing that those people are just as human as I am. The people who I admire most, the people who I think are unreachable, they're just as flawed and just as human. And I mean, if anything we can say thank you to the tabloids for is for kind of exposing that. We all at the end of it have a fear of ourselves. We all have a fear of our own greatness. We all want to be more than where we currently are. All of us, everybody you meet, and that makes me feel so comfortable. Everybody I meet wants to be somewhere that they're not. Whether they're a doctor, whether they're an entertainer, whether they are famous and rich and have everything that I would think would make somebody content, you ask them what they want. Ask them what will be the next step for them. Everybody has something else that they want to be, something they want to upgrade their life to. And to do that, they have to then endure another journey, another metamorphosis, and change for that new goal. Everybody is constantly changing for the things that we aspire to get, and really at the end of the day, the person we aspire to be. So don't think that the success is actually getting something or actually having a degree in your hand. That paper is flimsy. I could tear my degree, throw it away, it's flimsy. What matters is that the girl I was when I first started all of this and the person I am now, we are two different human beings. And I'm so thankful for her, because nobody could have put her down ultimately to where she thought, I really can't be greater than this. I would feel bad. I cry very frequently. I get upset. I get mad. I feel defeated. I feel cornered. And it's the decision to continue to push on in spite of those moments. That's what makes you unique, and that's what makes you a hustler at the end of the day. Is having every reason to feel frustrated to the point of quitting, and you don't. That's what makes your character. That's what the journey to your goals will put in and instill in you. So I say, don't take for granted the process of obtaining your goals. Change as you need to change. Be vulnerable. Be hurt. Be frustrated. Feel demeaned sometimes, because those moments and those times in which you feel like people aren't treating you with the respect you deserve and you're not getting the things you deserve, it makes you want to push that much harder to show those people exactly why they're wrong. That's the success. That's the aha, you got it moment. It's the ability to grow. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sharing, retweeting, reposting. I'm not very good at social media. I'm new to all the terms. But tweet twatting, twitch watching. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I am so humbled by it. If you want to follow me on Facebook, it's Nyla Smith. My business page is hustlehard_camp. Twitter, hustlehard_camp. And my Instagram is Nyla, NYLA_Smith. Thank you guys for tuning in. Share, comment, like it. The little thumbs up thing, press it. I appreciate you guys. Have a good weekend. Bye.